How do I... Oh, okay, there. There it is. No, no. No, no. There we go. Okay. There I am. Look at me go. Classic me. I remember this. In original footage I gave middle finger, but was not part of the final result. Okay, I don't fuck, what was that? It is only show the intro again. What the... Well, okay, here we go. Hurry up, hurry up! Okay, I have my hat. I must admit, perhaps I was blackout drunk once again during this escapade. I do not ever remember being in this room. I will go for the first file. The first of many files, perhaps. Rice Beach. I have been there, but I don't recall this incident. I hope it goes well for me. Course number 1. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, fuck. Oh yeah. Where do I go from here? I feel it is only fair to disclaim that my motives in life when this was taking place, they were quite different from the ventures I pursue now. I cannot always speak for this. Are we not all different people throughout our life? That is an original quote. You will repost it with credit only to me. Ah! I cannot ever remember becoming bald. My time here is limited. You will enjoy what I offer. Okay? Such is life. The weak should fear the strong. It is true, even as a small child, I bullied people in such a manner as this. Physical bullying is very enjoyable, but mental bullying ultimately provides much more impact to whoever you are doing it to. Alright, I have had my fun. He will forever remember me. More than even his parents, I hope. Ask your questions now or never. You may also do so throughout. Oh, wow. I am follow him and usurp his power. For this content you will give me a large sum of money every month as tribute to me and your enjoyment of my existence. This is one of my favorite pastimes, but given the controls, I do not really know how to operate it. Oh. It's true, that was terrible, but of course that was on purpose. If you were looking for some kind of vicarious enjoyment or sense of achievement from me winning that mini game, I am very amused to announce that you will not have that. So, you might be wondering, why am I in this world, this Super Mario Land 3 world, featuring me, Wario. I don't recall. However, did not Plato say that all knowledge is innate and merely recovered? Today you will witness me uncovering the innate knowledge of this adventure that happened to me personally, but perhaps I repressed or outright forgot these events. For very long, my escapades have been more interesting than what I have seen here so far. So I am not really sad to say I don't remember doing it. Hopefully that will change, or I will feel very gypped. It seems that I was trapped on this beach. This reminds me of the time. Well, I was intermittently serving in the Mushroom Kingdom Armed Forces. Where my platoon and I were stranded on a beach with a similar, if not exact same name. I forget. Write in chat if you concur with these facts I have presented. If you were there as well, back me up here, man. Come on, old friend. I will not be using the platforms if I do not have to. Even if it results in my death. While I am more proud of my criminal acts, especially financial ones, I would say simply being a contrarian and annoying people is one of my favorite pastimes, and offers about the same amount of enjoyment. You should all know that, of course, I don't shy away from challenges. So, for those of you who came, what do you wish to know? You should know that my answers are definitive. As I have said, I do not remember this escapade. I don't know how I got out of it. Oh, fuck. Wah. Wah. Of course, while this was me in the past, it is not currently me. And if you pay attention to things, right now is the only moment that actually matters for anything, period. So his pain is unrelated entirely to my amusement surrounding it. Fuck. Are you get a load of this, Luigi? Oh. I have this hat on display in my personal bedroom museum. I forget what it do though. Ah! Super Wario Galaxy needs to be a thing. If only Nintendo would realize it. What they realize is not fully the truth of the world, I hate to tell you. And Super Wario Galaxy has always been. In fact, it predates the Mario Galaxy, both as a game and in real life. I am burning him alive. I want to kill him. As you can see here, of course, as well, my gameplay, though most would tell you that it came out after Mario's games. The versatility of gameplay is 2000-fold versus the first of Mario's games. I am boil him alive. It is true what you see here. I can indefinitely breathe underwater. It is so unbelievable, I know. Casually ignoring physics of fire and water. I believe the problem stems with your ignorance of true physics. Most people struggle with that. Oh, that is rough. Have you reclaimed the estate of Wario Castle? Hold on, I will answer in a moment. I have to finish killing myself here. Okay. Mario has attempted to make light of this site by erecting a monument that commemorates all innocent parties that were killed both in the aftermath and directly by the explosions. Is it really property of the Mushroom Kingdom just because it is within its borders and ratified by some stupid piece of paper? Perhaps. Is what I say the actual truth? In any situation? The answer I think you know. The new Wario's Castle will be tenfold better. The last Wario's Castle was, as you know, made of both solid gold, osmium, lead, including in this estimation the solid diamond relaxation chamber I had commissioned. These were but small additions to the guest house. My chambers were far more magnificent at the time, but to be honest, I grew very bored very quick. And rather than reselling it to somebody who might enjoy it later, I found it convenient to simply destroy it for laughs. I can think of something more cool if I put my mind to it. But first, I must do this live stream on YouTube for a paltry amount of money. If any at all, simply to advertise the Wario citizenship on the Patreon page. We really don't know whether to believe you on anything or not, because you, as yourself admitted, constantly lie and assert outright falsehoods. Yes, that is true. Or no, it is false and I reject that, whichever your personal bias prefers. For some reason I retain my loyalty after losing all of my money. That is very interesting. I don't know why you would do that, but sure, okay, cool. If you like, I need someone to kill themselves in an explosion for this prank I am pulling in the next couple of days. Please provide as much personal information as you can dispense at once, and we will get in touch. I have not heard anything from Waluigi since the Mario Kart massacre. Have you heard from him? Waluigi is in this very room being commander of the chat. All typed is typed by him. He is not allowed to disclose the state of his pain. He is typing to you to say, there you go. Someone else has entered the chat. It's my favorite world leader. Hail to me. Welcome, loyalist. You will now be subjected to my advertisements for my Patreon page, along with truths about questions you ask. So far as I am interested to do so. I am relieved, says another. About what I am uncertain. We are dealing with technical aspects that you are not allowed to see. You will be patient, or you will be a crybaby slave. I have all the time in the world, my friend. All the time in the world. Oh, he's not in for a good time. That reminds me of my mother. Oh, wow. It gave me temporary migraine just now to think of that. Okay, this is his last life. I, of course, have survived this incident, to my knowledge, as I am here for you today, or night. That's it for him. You will speak now, anyone who dwells in the chat. Your information will be collected, no matter how useless or dubious it may be. Okay, I'm starting to get muscle memory back a little bit. I remember there was a short period in my life. I can't remember exactly when my favorite activity was to find somebody random in public and then suddenly charge my shoulder into them like a quarterback trying to tackle somebody. It was very funny, but is reason why Princess Peach does not like to be in vicinity of me. What did you do in the Mario Kart Massacre? I am sure you know. Whether or not we will make it past this part is yet to be seen. Will you continue? I suppose only if you are totally loyal to me. An interesting piece of information you might want to know, involving that incident perhaps, that I feel would be amusing to say right now, is if you know me to ride a motorcycle in some of my appearances. That is because I am not allowed to drive cars around crowds of people anymore. No large gatherings, even if it is on an isolated track. Bikes only. Thankfully, I was able to implement it into an improvised weapon during many Smash tournaments, giving people horrible, expensive injuries. I too, of course, got quite a bit of road rash myself simply from using it so recklessly, but their procedures on average are more expensive, so I am satisfied. Criticism of me will be shamed. Do not do it. Criticism of Waluigi is wholly allowed and even encouraged. Waluigi's pee-pee is too big. How would you know? Are you one of Waluigi's many victims? Our agreement, by the way, for this channel today, while the content creator is on vacation for personal leave, I will be directing the content. This stream will only be feature length, an hour and 1/2, which has already passed. 1 hour remains for you to ask me your questions. A small spot to clean up your complaints at the end will be taken briefly by Waluigi. How did you win the tennis tournament? I have been at every tennis tournament of Mario so far as I know. Which one? Are you familiar with Boogie 2988? I ask a question to you as well. Are you familiar with my boogers? Ah, yes, that one. Simply by being the best contestants there by far, I think is the obvious answer for the first Mario Tennis tournament. At least the first one that mattered to me. I will add a commonly unknown fact about that situation though. Waluigi was actually not in the final round. He was ejected from the premises for disorderly conduct. I can't discuss the specifics there, but, well, he was hospitalized again. This was the second time he was hospitalized while under my ownership. The first time, of course, being when we first met and I shot him. Amicable terms were easy to be reached at that point. He was ready to attack. This is one desolate beach. It truly is a testament to my greatness. How even after being killed, dead multiple times, at least a dozen now, that I can still persist in my task. Are you familiar with the owner of the channel? He is under my employ. If you are familiar with me, you also must be familiar with the benefits that come with being under my employ, as well as certain trade-offs that I actually think are pretty great, if you think about it. That's right. There are not even any downsides to being a loyalist of me. And if you believe otherwise, then I suggest you stay loyal to me still anyway, just because. He is not in my custody in any sense. Oh, right. Well, if you really want to know the extent of the benefits, you will go here now to the Patreon page and you will subscribe to the highest tier instantly to be a elite co-conspirator, or perhaps you will become an immune diplomat for only $3 a month, something that many enjoy. I suggest though that you create your own tier through some gross contribution of way too much money for you to afford. That will truly show your loyalty to me, if you have any at all. Do not be a coward. For even though you might say you hate me, it is obvious that you are merely nervous, or at the same time confused perhaps. Because the sum of my knowledge is too vast for you to understand. Okay, I will take now a moment, a small spot, for instead of turn monetization on in stream, I will take 30 seconds to tell you all about the various tiers of my page. You can for $1 only a month be a Wario Land 2 citizen, fully recognized, and you are probably just paying for it because you are a fugitive of some sort who desires immunity. This is the tier for you. However, if you can afford the $5 tier, which is the top one available right now. You will have a right to vote, general work in progress access to accounts of my crimes for laughs, more production files, and name in all my videos credits. It does not have to be real name, best of all, but there is cheaper tier than that one, in which you still get access to work in progress files found on dusty hard drive after video is put out, and also the right to vote. For just $3 every month, you will get unlimited enjoyment from the paltry things I hand out. Yes, it will, Sebastian E. I don't often tell people this, but if you give me as much as you can afford to without becoming destitute, or perhaps still doing so, simply giving me all your liquid assets, you will be welcomed into Mushroom Heaven. I talk personally to Mushroom God. He say that yes, people who love Wario will get into heaven. Hold on, I get water real quick.
Is that really true, what you say about God? It's true what you're saying.
Shut up. Okay, I will donate half of my life savings to Sebastian E. Excellent work. You will now do it. Without any more hesitation. Wario has... Oh, you have here Waluigi in background while I get water. He asked me if what I say about Mushroom God is true. Which, come on, man. Have I ever lied? But more importantly, it is true. And a personal guarantee to paradise from Mushroom God if you give me money. Oh, what? What? What is that, God? Oh, wow. Waluigi, this is very awkward, but I just get message from God who say, you are exception.
Oh, man! Fuck!
He is disappointed about that. Anyway, we should get back to game, to killing me from past in perpetuity. I do not remember this at all. I know not what these spear blob things are. Perhaps an extinct relative of Goomba that was exterminated over the years by one of the occupying forces of, well, it is hard to say all of the places that this might happen. Ah! Okay, it was pretty funny for a moment to be killing myself so much over and over. But perhaps now, for my own amusement only, we will try honestly to progress, which of course you know is one of my favorite traits possible for mankind. If you think about it, honesty is a unique feature of sapience, making it one of the fundamental things needed to be human. Or, if you prefer a more amusing interpretation, humor exists to tag people for easy jokes. They really think that when somebody says something, it is true. Sebastian says he is now an immune diplomat. Excellent. You will go to the higher membership now. I just hope you know what you are getting into. I would like to note though that this also includes everything available to the lower tiers, so your citizenship is complimentary. You may be subject to sudden conscript when big fight come to happen. Or perhaps some annex is needed for either my needs or my amusement. I burn him to death. Fuck. Could you shout out to my roommate, Dr. Buendia? I am not sure how to pronounce, but okay. To Dr. Buendia. You will receive shout out from me, Wario. Whether or not you despise me, I do not care. Thank you for your attention. It was worth whatever fraction of your life was committed to it. I can see why these people were slowly murdered by my current theory. Of course, I should just remember what happened, but I suppose my subconscious simply wishes to play a big joke on me right now when it is relevant. Oh, we are hit our mark in 1 minute. Time for asking me questions is running out, you better make them fast. And also, perhaps skipping the question part, give me money on the Patreon page. We have not been able to progress through this part of the game for entire time, but perhaps if more money is reached, we can move on. Every single instant of this stream, I hope you know, is a valuable opportunity to ask for my distilled wisdom. To throw that away is more pathetic than anything I can imagine. What kind of fool would take a bar of gold, scratch his head in confusion, and simply leave it in the gutter? An idiot. That is what you are doing by not paying for a tier in the Patreon or asking questions to be answered here in the chat. Ah! Fuck. Wah. Oh yeah. Fuck. If you are confused or disoriented by my profanity, I must confess. One of the reasons I do not say very much in any of the games I'm featured in is because whenever I am allowed to speak, I will usually just say very, very offensive things. Simply to observe everybody's reaction. Why did you frame Mario? Asks Luigi. I don't know. Why do you deny what happened to you that night? You are scared to admit that your brother is a horrible man. Luigi is of a broken hand because of me. I do not remember doing this on purpose, but the fact that he attributes this pain to me is very, very funny. I hope you have cried. Which, I hate to give it away here, but you have probably already done and are doing right now. Luigi is very sensitive, if you know him. Yeah, that's right, I have. I have swindled all of the mushroom people's gold coins, and what did Mario do? Well, he certainly did not stop me. So, I hate to tell you here, but your leader is kind of a total loser. You should pair up under the loyalty of someone much more cool and smart and not so stupid and ugly. I, of course, too, talk directly about him as your brother and not just your sovereign. If you let me adopt you, Waluigi, I will give you very amicable slavery terms. At least you will be able to go to sleep at night without being attacked. In my hands. Any share of the mushroom stocks, perhaps even a hypothetical 10 times its value and beyond, is worth nowhere near as much as my amusement of making her clutch her pearls. I shouldn't be too harsh, Luigi, as I know that you, are too scared to say anything you really think. Blah blah blah. Luigi is now simply listing all of the things that make him cry and unable to sleep from cry every night. You cannot see on camera, but I am point and laugh. Alright, I am take break very quick and you may talk to Waluigi instead. Your interaction with him will be your last with anyone in this chat. When will Waluigi get his own game? What? That does not make any sense. If Waluigi is owned by WarioWare Inc., how could possibly he have his own separate title? I would never allow it to be completely transparent on this subject. Sebastian E. I will answer that in a second. I will first take break to waste time while Luigi handle question for moment. Okay? Okay, bye.
Okay, how do I do? Okay, fine. Fuck! Can you say voice into chat instead of text? The text is too small for I cannot read. Oh, okay. Is accurate translate like last time, yeah? He is tell to zoom for text. But I cannot read, Wario. Okay. Okay, first somebody ask, when will Waluigi get his own game? Waluigi has a game right now, he is play. You see, on the stream. Waluigi has confessed and admit some alleged kidnap coincident before develop of micro game. I am not afraid of what people say. You will never find those bodies and I am proud of kill them. Wow, it's really amazing to play as Wario. I wish I could always do this time in for real life. What is Waluigi's favorite part of the slave by Wario? Are you make fun of me with that? I am on sedate pill to not act out. By the way, so I am not understand all what you say, even if it is spelled out for me. I am still in chain. Fuck you, you're not Luigi. Get the fuck out of here. I talk right now. Everyone know I am better. You go back home to Mario. You suck his dick. Fuck you, Luigi. Go home. Well, Louis, that is my name. I am try, Wario. I am try to read. How do I reject? How do I deal with reject? I just keep going. Do not let somebody tell you stop. And if they do, you just go back. Unless you are hospital make. Then you kind of just have to I am still recovered, but most everything is still good with my body. How do I get to end? How do I win the level? How do I win? I am just go back. What is Waluigi's favorite part about be Waluigi? Keep got to the right. Of course, favorite part of me is part where I am B. I don't understand. Are you call me stupid? Shut up, Luigi, I am not ready. You go home. Does that say Captain Falcon? Fuck him! You tell him there is come very big sue for what he do to me. They say it is my brain. What is the right? How do I win? What is the right? Man, I wish I was Wario. Here, come back. Hold. Wait.
Oh, look, Luigi's still here. He is still venting here and say, on behalf of Mushroom Kingdom, we apologize for Captain Falcon's actions. It is okay. I make good amount of money from that case. He and I are actually on pretty good terms, while Luigi is only not in prison right now because of my sway in that situation. Okay, we are play a little more. There is only about 10 minutes now left for you to ask me question before I go back to Wario Land 2 and account for all of your new memberships to citizenship thereof. You must ask your questions now or simply left scratching your head. Or perhaps crying yourself to sleep for letting such information slip. And for such a good price too. You will have a right to vote. Think about it right now. In Wario Land, your right to vote. To have sway. To be able to look at the nuts and bolts that put together my videos. To get a prayer from me to Mushroom God every night, and perhaps even if you join the highest tier of $5 as the elite co-conspirator Wario Land 2, you will get your name as desired posted into the credits of every video. Remember Waluigi, you can rebel against Wario, says Luigi. Good one. Luigi now rambles on about some insane event in which Ginger Brave of Earthbread, who I do not know anything of, was killed by me or a related party in some drive-by. What brand of insanity drove you to consider that this was even possible? Okay, you were making me laugh before, Luigi, but now I am pretty seriously concerned about you, man. You should probably step away from the keyboard and cry a little more, perhaps uploading a video of it. Clearly this isn't Wario off the footage alone, says the doubter, Phantom Ruby. He wouldn't be caught dead losing any form of economic value. That is not true. There is economic value clearly, my friend, in my amusement of wasting money that could have been used to feed some starving child, perhaps. If it is thrown straight into the trash can or gutter or melted down, and then some other thing that would eliminate whatever value it held, was at the time more amusing in that context to me than the value of whatever I was going to spend it on otherwise. Heh. I mean, do I really have to explain any more? Why did you hijack a channel, or why didn't you create one yourself? It is easier to conduct my business through a proxy. Middlemen are excellent shields in more aspects than one. It seems that Luigi claims Sonic has told him something again, perhaps at night by his bedside in the middle of the night. He is also in contact with federal agencies of the Mushroom Kingdom. Yeah, okay. Everybody will patronize him now and tell him that his mind is in a stable condition so that he will not have a violent panic attack. What is Wario's favorite way to punish Waluigi when he misbehaves? To do one thing over and over for too long always destroys the fun. You must do a fresh variety of things if you are to continue enjoying it or making it effective. Could you talk about the methods your mother used? I would not say that those acts were anything that inspired me. It was mostly my self-made ambitions and achievements that make me proud to be who I am. It is rather good contrast to have such a bleak childhood, I think, for sake of being more likable. Of course, as you know, this does not excuse any kind of heinous or unethical behavior, but I was not trying to do that. I will say, however, that perhaps being beaten on a daily basis I was able to endure events such as the one you are witnessing here, where I merely die over and over by feeding myself to wandering enemies. It is all about building up a tolerance to death. I encourage you to try the same method, and you will see how effective it truly is. Well, here we go again. The very second stage of the first level of my first game. Alright. You only have 5 more minutes with me and extra 30 seconds. Then we will go back to Waluigi for a short time before you will cease asking questions and other related activities to the stream. What would Wario tell his younger self? He would tell him, "You dropped your pocket," and then when he looked down on the ground, he would sock him in the mouth. Okay, that is pretty funny. Yeah, I would do that. Okay, yeah, I would do that. Hold on. I write it down. Perhaps time machine access will come to me soon. Your first game was not half as great as mine, murderer. Luigi! Buddy! How can you watch this gameplay and say that? I suppose you are still in a hysterical state. Look, I tell a lot of jokes, and I'm always just kidding around, so maybe you just need to be a little less sensitive. You see, something interesting is happening here. Luigi is again accusing me of something that he has no proof happened. And then he goes on to babble about something I have no idea about. He appears to currently be being abused by phantom forces. What a terrible illness to have. Though you got to say, even though it is terrible, it is very amusing to see a man have a mental breakdown in the presence of someone who is far superior to him in probably every way. Wario, how do you successfully pick up females? Well, heh. I think that information is worth a lot of money. Literally. Wario, how are you so perfect? Does the universe appreciate its own majesty? Did it determine it? I offer you the same answer. You will leave Bowser out of this. We are currently in embargo, but he is cool guy. I go to his party sometimes, and we commit sorcery together. I got to say though, he doesn't beat Mario up quite as good as me. Well, yeah, he is a pretty good guy at just punching you in the head or breathing fire in your face. He does not have the mischievous aspect that adds so many layers of nuance. I mean, think about what you are missing out on if you do not throw in a fart joke or two there when you punch someone in the face or light them on fire. Oh, we only have 10 more seconds. You will ask questions now and they will no longer be asked. Okay, that's it. Questions are closed. Should have been faster. Okay, I will be going to, wait, hold on. We have somebody defying me here. It is Luigi again. He is now accusing me of some hideous slander. Of what nature I cannot fully discern because it is too crazy. Mario, if you are monitoring this, I am not kidding. You got to help your brother, man. Okay, well, I hope you enjoy. For next 5 minutes, you will trail off with Waluigi while I enjoy cigar in corner. Goodbye. For now. Perhaps more later. Yeah. Yes, yeah, okay. It's your turn now. Okay, bye.
answer the questions now. What is that noise? Fuck! We are still on same beach. Okay. What the fuck? Help! Huh? Luigi, I tell you, go home. You need to cry for some time tonight. No one has done nothing. Shut up. Second rule. What? What? You are sleep peacefully tonight, please. If you want to sleep, you will start to cry. I don't feel so good. No. Okay, he say I only have next 2 minutes. You will go to Patreon and you will buy for Wario your loyalty, okay? You'll do it. That means I am the boss of you. Unless you are get highest tier, do not do that. If you give the highest tier, then I am not right hand anymore. So if you think about do that, then do the other tier. It's hard to breathe. Oh. This is why I am not Wario. He has asked for less beating. He begged for less beat. He has begged for not to be beat. Fuck you. I do not complain when the beating come. It is part of stipulation. They have read to me many times in court. I figure I probably get horribly beaten and hurt anyway at some point. What? Why does this happen? Well, Luigi, what are you doing for Valentine's Day? I am find some happy couple and well I probably kill a boyfriend or husband one for good laugh. It make me feel less alone. I have not been success for that plan yet. I often always am go to jail or hospital, but maybe this time it work. What is he saying? Is lot of word. Are there any more of anywhere else? Okay, everybody's told to go now home. And this, yeah, end of stream. I don't know why I have pain. Okay, after this and I get to lie down for sleep in cage. I got no newspaper in there so it will be better than usual. Don't fuck this up for me, guys. Okay. Bye. It says it Dorsey is off. It Dorsey is off. What? I cannot control. Fine, okay, I do not want bed tonight anyway. Fuck! Thanks a lot, chat. I am not go to bed tonight now. Hope you're fucking happy.
Prayers for all in this chat, whether it be good or bad. They will be given to Mushroom God tonight from me. Thank you, everybody, and have a rotten day. Fucking suckers.